Hello everyone, hope you have a nice day. So yeah, today I'm gonna play some games on the series, maybe two, we'll see, but probably one game. And yeah, problem of the day right here. Let me just start the ads first. So this one, try to live as black, and yeah, so you need to use the kind of weakness around here. You can play here, make an eye, and turn make an eye, but simply just go for this. White can just kill the other eye, so you need to have kind of exchange first to, yeah, basically kind of poke at the kind of bad connection of these white stones and try to live with the group. So try this one. It's a bit harder than the other problems I posted, but yeah, let's go and warm up in the meantime. So let me go through right here. Okay, let's go. So 3 kill problems, let's go. Okay, black to kill white. I think it's this. If block you can cut, and against cut here you can atari take, because take it's snapback. So you can just do this cut, and if block here you can connect, and this you win the race. So that cut, it's not enough space just here, so this should be okay. And that one you can simply connect and squeeze from the first line, so should be good. So yeah, that one, there's this, it does work. And if you just let black connect, you lose the race like this. So yeah, this might be the kind of strongest response right here with this. So if you take, white can live by playing here, so you need to connect, and that one you can connect on the first line, squeeze, so should be good like that. Even if white tries to play all these moves instead there. Actually, maybe wait a minute. Do I need to play? Why is this correct? Like if I continue with this one, have I missed something? I guess you atari and then connect here, so that these two stones is not centered. So even if you block, you can go back. This, now you honey and play here. So it's good, yeah. It is still dead. Okay. Let's go for the next. Black to keep some eyes. So you can play here, threaten this. White cannot connect, you take. And if white responds everything, you just take once. White takes again, and then you can keep these twice, because white has no R13 anymore. So this is an eye, not the fourth eye. So it should be that, and like take once and descend. Maybe I missed here. Okay, should have gone atari. This one white can honey. So I should play from here and then extend ko. I guess that's the kind of move. Yeah. Because that one white can honey, and even if you take now, so this white can go back, and even if you take, this is simply just an eye. And the plan is, if connect, you can play here. This take first. White is forced to play here and have 2 eyes because he cannot play here. But yeah, you need to start from here, extend, and then ko to, yeah, take here, keep 2 eyes. So let's go through the next one. So this is something to do with this honey. Try to disconnect these 3. So you need to start at the right move order. Should be this, I think, but this cut turn, hane, descend, this. Yeah, should be simply here, and the cut you can turn and turn here. White needs to spend 2 more moves, and that one you can Atari and connect and cut off these stones. So if white cuts off, you can play here and turn, because now if white simply tries to win the race like this, you can win it like this one. So you win the race by 1 move. And yeah, anything other than that doesn't work. Even if you hane right here, you can still play this. White cannot go from this side, so it's good. So that one here turn, and it is all done and dusted. So this one hane can just threaten snap back here. White still needs to spend 2 moves, so you win. Okay, let's go through the next one. So capturing race here versus this one. So black has 3 moves. Do we hane this? If you simply fill liberties here, white will block and win the race, so you need to play some move there. Maybe could be just descend once, and then if white connects, so block you can cut, win the race. So if white connects back, now you can probably wedge and win it. So cannot block, because now this one you win the race with this stones. It's like that. And if you get cut off, this won't work, so white needs to come back and connect. And usually capturing races, you want to kind of take this kind of connection away from white, because when white connects, it's going to increase liberties on here. So wedge, and then that one you can still cut, play here. As you can see, squeeze and win. So yeah, you need to play this in center and then go here, because if you start from this one, white can simply, I guess, block that one, hane, win it. And if you play this right now, there's gonna be this move, threaten this snapback here. Even if you connect, you can still block. Now you don't have the time to go back, so you need to have like this exchange first here with descend and then wedge. Okay, black Tsuji. Seems like this. You want to have like this and this move. So this would be centered to block and win the race on the side to this as well. But simply going here, white will hane, take these 3. So you need to have like a move that is threatening these 3 stones. And naturally you'll have a stone around here. So it should be this one. Could maybe play that, but it should be this. And then after that you can block, take these 2. So let's say if you want to turn and not have this exchange, I guess black could still play that one, and then here you can squeeze, capture the stones this way. Like cut doesn't matter, always there's gonna be 1 move short. So white is forced to play this and kind of go on the outside, but then you give up these 2 stones right here. So yeah, good problem right here. As you can see, if you want to go back and check the problems, you can favorite your problems here on the bottom, click it and review after. Okay, so black to play and kill. Usually when you have like these kind of exact symmetry, you want to go inside here in the middle. Just don't know what trick there is. Seems like this one and here you just attach and it's not enough space. If extend, you simply attach on the first line on the side that is extended. So that one you can play here, and then it's gonna be seki, not seki here, because you can play this or this. So basically, if you fill liberties, white needs to go inside. So this shape is not Seki and instead. Okay. Next one. Black to play and kill. So this one, white will just block, keep these two eyes. This doesn't work. Maybe you cut, but no, cut. There's this block. Got the same, a bit lost. Maybe you simply play here, and then that one there's this. Okay. Did not play in time. Maybe you play this one first. If takes, then you can crawl. Should be that one. I think it's this. Yeah, now we can crawl, and this is not enough space. You can play here. So the key is like you want to make this block not center here. So if you play here straight away, white will play this. Threaten this twice. If you push, you need to go back, and there's Atari and then descend right here. So this one, white can play here. You need to take Atari, make twice. So this is the reason why you need to make this exchange first. Have this shape to then crawl, because now you can take this eye that way, and block doesn't matter because taking 2 stones, remember it's never an eye. You can go back and throw in. So yeah, good problem actually. Let's go through 3 problems then. So this should be catching race. What about turn? This. White cannot block, self Atari. Yeah, usually in the capturing race you need to kind of take away throw-ins and core shenanigans. So this, and then Hane, you can simply block this. Yeah, it seems like that one works. So basically white cannot go here on the inside, so it should be good. Yeah, okay, it doesn't show the continuation, but yeah, this one play here, simply go from the outside. Self Atari doesn't work, and white cannot play here because you can take. If Hane, I think you can throw in and then play. Maybe simply block is okay as well. And there's like throw in stuff that you could do right here. So even just simply play here. So I guess black's kind of move is to play this one, and it's core. Or maybe this stairs here. So okay, maybe not block, but you should turn. And then it's gonna look something like that. And it's, yeah, still core. So yeah, this is why you want to take this throw in away, threaten to make an eye, so turn here in this case. Okay. Black to play and live. So you have half an eye right here. You can play this. But you need to have some sort of threat around there first. So I guess this one. If connect, you can play here. Atari connect, it's Seki. If push, you can cut, connect, take, go in. You can play here. It's Miai. So if this, you can go back. Oh, okay. I didn't misclick. It should be that. So against this, you can block, connect here, and it's alive. And if this one, you can play here. Take, it's Miai between this and this one, so it is alive. Yeah, technique is to see the Seki when white connects, so very common shape, that one. It is 0 points, but still alive, so it's good. Okay. Last problem. So this, when you see this kind of outside liberties field, should be kind of liberty shortage kind of problem. I thought like throw in. Take would be simple with Atari, but white will play something else. That one Atari, take this. Okay, so connect. Maybe you play here first, but that one there's this. Yeah, okay, wasn't sure. Peaceful move. I play here. This one is hard. I mean, probably have some blind spot. So that one, white can Atari right here. So this white can connect this, take and play here. This one white will block. It's mi between this and this. Wedge. Can play that, mi. If you play here, white plays this. So this play here, I can push, and it's mi between this and this, so it's dead. If block, now what? Oh, 15. Okay, I'm really lost. Like that one here. So this white can take two eyes. Take isn't two eyes. Wait, what? Yeah, I want to figure out, because it's not that much space, seems like. So this block. What? So this one is Atari. I'm definitely lost on that one. Okay, I might look at the answer, but this here. Isan, I know you probably figured out way earlier, but let me try. Just this one. Here this is dead, so white needs to block. Cannot play here, this Atari, so white needs to block here. And then there's gotta be something. Wedge. I can just cut. You've seen the version but think it's alive? Really? What? Okay, I'll kick myself, whatever. Oh. Ah, yeah, because this one white cannot play here. This. Okay, so that one, yeah, actually. So this here, can Atari cannot play this. That one, this one. If here, okay, yeah, I got the idea at some point, but yeah, I need to start from here. That's a really cool problem. Simply this, interesting. So against this white has no real good moves. So Atari here, this wedge you cannot live. Connect this, it's dead. So yeah, okay. Yep. Let's do better next time. But yeah, as you can see, you can go here, warm up a little bit, do some problems before playing your game. So let me just put the link down below. So I'm personally doing on weiqi 101. You can also do goproblems.com. This is also pretty good site. You can go and do this. So yeah, let me switch the screens and actually start finding game. So yeah, a bit of a harder problem today. So black to play and try to live right here. Do your best here. Can you estimate what percentage of your moves you know are good moves? What do you mean by that question, Isan? So comparing with the AI? Or you know are good moves, like versus moves you're unsure on. So on the, like, let's say in a game, what percent? I would say more than half, because it's like pattern recognition, like shapes, good shapes, bad shapes type thing. Know that are good moves. I would say 70, maybe. Yeah, 70-80%. Oh, that low? Yeah, I'm not sure, like good moves, like if it's like the feeling of okay, this is good, then maybe a bit more, but yeah, 70-80 would be probably, yeah, on the kind of, I would say if you're high down level player, should be around there. I feel like it can be more sure in some games. Yeah, it's also depending on the board situation. That I agree. Like there's some positions you feel way better than not. If I need to go and invade, try to grab territory first and invade this kind of playstyle, I'm not that good. But if it's the other one, if I'm on the attack, I would feel much more comfortable overall. But yeah, okay, let's just go try to find some game right here. But yeah, this is good actually question. You want to increase kind of the accuracy of your intuition overall. Okay, let's play. Hopefully this count is okay, but should be fine. Okay, found a game. Let's go. So I'm black. I've been playing this these days, so I'm gonna continue with it. Feel comfortable with playing some Warrior games, so let's go with that. So it's been a long time since I haven't played this series. Okay, so I've seen this kind of approach a few times with this one play way. You could think flexibly, so not respond here and just take the corners. So this is usually what I go for myself. So let's do that. You don't need to be always focused on the moyo kind of on the right side. Although that's the kind of main plan from the start. So we'll see. Against this, we'll just yeah, slide. Against attach, I will usually just hane from the bottom. Play the Joseki right here. So hane here, cut this one, connect. So after extension, this is one thing that white can play a bit differently. So it's going to be push. You could start to attach straight away or could just simply jump. I prefer putting this move and then threatening this push and cut and then attach, like having this shape rather than simply attach, but it's both seems to be good. So if you don't protect right here, I can take these stones, so cannot really go here straight away. If block, I will push and cut, take these two. And if white puts a move around here, then I'll just go back and take these two stones with attach. So still main plan, black to take this side, and white's plan is to increase here. And yeah, maybe have some top side moyo attach right here is a big point. And maybe something here at C13 to increase. So black Kosumi at this point as well is going to be a big point. Super even up to here. So anything that white plates on the right, I would just push and cut. So this I'm not sure. Oh, haven't seen. So this is trying to say this is small. Would like to maybe play this one, but then white will block here. So idea maybe to attack the whole group. Because just taking this, I mean, maybe you could play this one and do not push and cut, but rather maybe pincer on here to go after the kind of whole thing. I guess if you don't know, just taking seems fine. This locally to push and cut right here, it's going to strengthen the bottom side moyo. So this is one thing, but you can take these two. But it's in gote as well. So yeah, I'll just take these two stones. Might be a bit slow or passive. Maybe could have gone from the other side. But yeah, interesting. So I took this two stones, but in exchange white's gonna get this side, but those kind of bottom side is a bit weaker because black's not gonna push and cut, so there's some kind of trade-offs for both sides. You could hane, you could extend. I think both are fine. Usually maybe hane, but hane would extend and then kind of be strong right here. Extend, maybe white will push. I don't know, let's hane. Against this one, we'll descend and try to go after these. So white is trying to play both sides right here and saying that this is okay. If I respond, kind of extend right here. But if I don't respond and I get Kosumi'd, the base of this group is gonna get taken away. So yeah, I'll just respond, but maybe black is a bit slow overall. It's possible. Yeah, it seems like white has been quite efficient in this kind of exchange overall. So take this point, maybe try to aim to invade later around here. Playing on this side, yeah, I'm not sure if there's a direct attack on this group right here. Doesn't seem to be that interesting straight away. And even if white push, yeah, it's not going to benefit for both sides. So let's just take the big point right here and yeah, try to ask around this area. And also this locally, it's good to take away forcing moves against the corner. Maybe white will attach, continue right here. And on this side, you could go in the corner or attach maybe at d3. Try to reduce there. Okay, so white played this move. It's gonna be a slow, rather slow kind of end game-ish type of game. I think there's still this one, but which one do you go? You could approach, you could attach, you could go in the corner. I think everything is kind of okay.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8。
Let's try this. So the meaning is when white blocks from the outside, you go inside a little bit, so there's like a bit less space right here, and you can get a bit of a bigger corner comparing to go inside. And if white blocks from the corner, you destroy the potential on top. So kind of asking flexing move, flexible move here. Maybe still in the corner was better, don't know. Because you give the option for white to block from the corner and still keep it. Yeah, we'll need to invade something on the bottom side at some point, like here. Because if not, like, this is too big. And Bellmark Gun, thank you for the sub on YouTube. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you for the support. Hope you're enjoying the game. Yeah. White can get the corner, I guess. I mean, you could try to attach right here like my opponent did, because strengthening this isn't like a problem for me. And I would like to take center and pincer right here. Like, that would be even better. But maybe white's gonna ignore. Just extend. I mean, you could play here, but it seems like it's a bit too passive, or yeah, not as active, because white is pretty big on the bottom side. You want to play a bit active. I have no weak groups. I should be able to be a bit more, yeah, aggressive in these positions. Okay, yeah, ignore is definitely a interesting response here. How do I that move? Maybe you could say it was an overplay. Not sure.
3、4、5、6、7、8、9。残り2回です。
Thing is, this one white might descend and say there's nothing. Honey, yes. Huh.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9。
Okay, I guess honey. Maybe could have gone from the other one, tried to take away the base bit more. Usually this. But yeah, I'll kind of give up these 2 stones. It's a bit big. But then as black, you're trying to use this kind of thickness. Maybe if some moves around here are centered to this, you can get kind of the middle. But yeah, it might be a bit risky. Because you're giving quite a bit, yeah, with that, or jump. So let's try to peep, maybe ask, like... There's gotta be some annoying moves, but relating to the life there with this. But okay, let's peep. So Kosumi might be annoying, like you can peep and then Hane, try to take everything here, so I can push or just extend. And if white ignores here, it could still jump and kind of save these 2. So this will be topical against like here and connecting here. In the meantime, I'm saying I'm gonna profit on this area, and locally you will probably be sacrificing these 2, but there's like forcing move maybe around here, these 2, so maybe I can build something on the side. I should be a bit behind right here, because I do not have much territory. This is like probably 15 points. Okay, push is gonna feel liberties a little bit, so I wasn't feeling that white's gonna play that. So here, cut, I push. Maybe you push and block. But usually cut, you just block right here. Okay. Like to block maybe? Can I play this? It's an interesting position. Like cut, extend, or even play that move.
6、7、8、9
Because simply block white will hane right here, and then there's like cutting points left behind. And connect is kind of the same thing. Maybe you Kosumi here, play...
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9
Okay, I'm not sure. I will try to kind of play around here first, because I'm not sure if touching there is good. So against this one, I'll just extend. Maybe should have cut. I connect, but this one white will hane and play there. So I'm unsure like if I needed to connect and exchange with this. Open awareness, Subman. I'm starting out very random, but I'm stuck at 25Q. Online Go. Do you have any tips? Go through maybe the 13 by 13 like boards if you can, and if you're able to play a full game and you feel comfortable, you can go to the 19 by 19. And I would say play games and have the basics, like taking stones. So you need to have like the basic fighting skills down correctly, so that I should say that it's kind of the what you need to prioritize. But yeah, enjoy the game as much as you can, so don't feel like draining. So priority, I would say a lot of problems and then play games, so both. And each game, if you can review, even just with the AI shortly, if it's just to see like big blunders and stuff like that, should be better than nothing. So that's the kind of golden rule.
1、2、
Yeah, white feels
3、
just like
4、
ahead, but
5、6、7、8、
gets Kosumi there. Yeah, I don't know if I would like to touch around here. Like this one doesn't feel sente against here.
1、
Yeah, I need
2、
to be aggressive
3、
somewhat.
4、5、6、7、8、9。
Maybe, I don't know, something here seems a bit soft though. Like limiting this moyo at but this side isn't really. Yeah, I'm struggling.
1、2、
I
3、
am struggling this game.
5、
This.
6、7、8、9。
Okay, yeah, it is a pretty big point to play that one, just taking weakness away. And maybe trying to poke at this.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9。
Okay, let's try something around here. I would like to wedge if possible and Tari have something here.
1、
But
2、
maybe I lose quite a bit
4、
to play these
5、
moves.
6、7、8、9。
Yeah, don't know if what I'm doing is necessarily good.
1、
So this
2、
one here, this
3、
here connect.
4、5、6、7、8。
Let's try this. Yeah, just play a lot, I guess. I master the essential, but it's just that I don't have the vision of the board, I guess. Just getting beat all the time. Yeah, 9x9 is easier in the sense that it's less moves, but it's a different game comparing to 19x19. So I'd say the 13x13 is the kind of just right balance between having a small board that it doesn't overwhelm, but still you can apply what you learned at the bigger board. Because 9x9 is just completely different game. This is why.
1、
Maybe should have started with
2、
this to have like
3、
peep option
4、
available.
5、6。
So against this we'll just play here. This one is cotton. Yeah, I don't know if I gained, to be fair. I mean, you could still destroy the bottom side. This you can cut from here. So just push and saying that this group is disconnected from the side, and I destroyed here the bottom side territory. Yeah, no problem. But try to learn about the kind of simple from Atari easy problems and go from there. And the filming, thank you for the follow. Hope you're enjoying the game, but I'm struggling right here. Hopefully I can play better next game, but still it's not over yet.
2、3、
Hane cut is a
5、
problem.
6、7、8。
Cannot block because then white can just capture. So I guess what I could say is that, okay, maybe I have center kind of influence, but yeah, I really don't know if I gained. So I need to connect, because if not, white can capture these stones. So yeah, like this, for example, to see that cut captures these kind of stones, for example. So, oh yeah, let me post the links here.
1、2、3、
Yeah, why should it just be ahead? Like here, it's just... I do not have enough territory, simply. So, weiqi101.com is pretty good. You can go there. Or if you don't like, goproblems.com is an English-friendly site. So you can create an account and it's all free.
1、
So you can go there
2、
and should be good.
3、4、5、
Wait, this
6、
I've made
7、8、9。
descend here first. So play this one first, because if connect you can still cut and save the stones. Now maybe I don't need to play this. Just can, yeah. Usually you play still this Atari and go back. Yeah, no problem. I was struggling from the start anyways, it's not because of that. Yeah, my opponent played pretty well. Like, I should say. Not really some mistakes. Yeah, at that point. Where can I complicate the game? This is one thing, because... Maybe attach. Really, the point is we need to try to have a big center.
3、
Apart from that,
4、
there's not gonna be any
6、7、
way. Nice to see new people. Discord go. Yeah, Jialin, I agree. Enjoy. It's a game. It's a really good game. One thing that you might get confused is like you're basically a bit too free to do whatever. So the plans and whatnot, what to do is a bit... You might get lost at the beginning.
1、2、
Hopefully
3、
I can help
4、
just
5。
go through this. So against that one, yeah. Try to play here. Maybe have this point later. But yeah, white can honey and get the points here. Two, three. Biggest difference comparing to other games, like when the goal is clear. Yeah.
1、2、3、4、5、
But on the other hand,
7。
you can do whatever you want, so... There's still some josekis also. So if you want to know kind of local sequences, especially at the beginning with corners, also let me put this. So Josekipedia. I wouldn't say it's a priority, especially when you're starting, but if you don't want to feel totally lost at the beginning,
3、4、
knowing the local kind of best sequences is important somewhat. So if you can learn on the way, you don't need to be prioritizing to learn them, but you need to know certainly a few.
2、
Some that you use often
5、
would be helpful.
6、7、8、9。
Nah, this white can push. It's so annoying. White is playing kind of perfect. I think I'm just lost. 4, 5, 6. The problem is like usually this, when there's like open area here and here,
6、
it cannot really be territory. It's just too open overall. Like white can maybe jump here as well, attach. It's just not gonna be good. Rather like chess tactics, Claydom? I would say Josek is much more
1、2、
if you compare it just
3、
with opening,
4、
but yeah, patterns.
5。
It's in between. Opening, it's not the same word. But yeah, yeah, you could mix it up. I would say patterns, like that's the best way to look at it.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9。
Okay, let's take this big point maybe. I'll let white kind of just destroy on here, because if you just try to surround, it is going to be rather small. So let's take this point away, keep here.
2、3、4。
Maybe if I can try, yeah, this move is reasonable. So I wanted to try to let kind of white go through around here in a more spaced way than I was trying to force cut, but this is good.
One, 2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9。
So roughly counting should be pretty behind, but 10. So here, top side is maybe around here. It's also 10. Depends on if I can block or not, but let's say 10. Around here, I have like 20, so 40.
3、4、5、6。
This is more than like 25.
9、
Yeah, white can just respond simply and probably be fine. Could play this in center. Descend, play here. Keep this point, slide. I'm gonna try to play some endgame though. So let's play this. So yeah, the vocabulary, maybe I'm mixing both. So I watched a lot of the AGA videos back in the day with kind of when they did feature AlphaGo and the other games like professional games. So this is why I know a bit of the English words, but it's true that we use also the Japanese words. So you can use both. I did respond, but maybe I should have played away. If b7 follow up sente or gote. So yeah, white did play this to, yeah, block here in center to kind of block this slide. That's pretty big. But if I didn't respond, like white could even jump, take away the points. This is why I did play here.
4、5、6、7、8、9。
Okay, let's take this then. I want to ask a little bit about this group. I would like to have this move working, but I think white can just push and then doesn't look like it is too helpful.
1。
White was afraid of cut with block. It's pretty big to play there because actually it threatens
3、4、
that group. But yeah, I need to try to be a bit more aggressive here. Yeah, it is true. Maybe
1、2、3、
So let me check what is basic instinct. Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, okay. So now I push and get a little bit of kind of advantage right there. Maybe there's some hope with endgame. Maybe I can grind this endgame down to a win. So this here, like this jump, which is pretty big. Also maybe something around here.
1、2、3、
But we don't wanna.
4、
I'm gonna
5、
try to
6、
like play this and cut in center. So that's pretty nice. Okay, jump. Taking this way. Ah, yeah, that's a good move. Good move from my opponent. Okay, let's try to play a bit more efficient than cut.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9。
Maybe let's push right here. Cut might have been a bit better, not sure. So the thing is with these free moves, yes, you can take away, but it's like super slow and you're not making points yourself. So it's kind of a distraction, let's say.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7。
Let's push this one, maybe ask around here. Okay. So, yeah, we have like ranking system, which is like Q and done. I know it's, if you don't know, we need to be better as a community to kind of communicate that, but there is like 2 grades of levels. So there's Q and then done.
3、
Q goes from higher the weaker and then goes to 1. And then with done, the higher goes, it's better. So yeah, Zialin, thank you for the comment, exactly. Okay, this I might take Sente. So Sente means tempo, if you know chess then. So take here, this. Yeah, I should take Sente. I think jump is better, but... yeah, the mods. I don't care really, but... Okay, let's push. Maybe this. Should be blocking, I think, because if you let your opponent this one, maybe.
2、3、4、5、6、7、8。
Okay, I didn't know. Gonna try to play time Soji right here. So maybe there's this kind of move. Threaten this and then you can go a bit inside around here. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna gain too much though. Maybe simply connect, but...
1、2、3。
Let's try to grind this down. Okay, so this, there might be this one senten, honey. I don't know how much this is better.
1、2、3。
I guess still turn, because now I can honey here. So this is pretty big, yeah. Cannot play this, there's cut. So need to go back. But that one I can take Sente, so don't mind. There's still maybe this, connect, cut, and kind of decrease the points right here, but not gonna play straight away. Now maybe block right here. Cut seems also big, but not gonna...
1、
Actually, maybe
2、
cut. But
3、
yeah, block seems
4、
huge because to be okay with this group. Be nicer if I can extend block and then descend right here. Because if I play here, white can play this. Take these two.
1、2、
Now I think you can protect with descent, but there's like cut and play here. Don't know which one is best really.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9。
I did connect, but maybe I should have like descended there. Okay. Block is pretty big. There's something around here. I want to play Zengo once with 3 players. E18 seems to have been huge.
2、3、
Yeah, this jump.
5、
This guy's like
6、
Hikaru
7、
go.
8。
Hane might be pretty a good move around here, but cut something here. Still probably responding, because if not might be a problem, but against attach extend then I will ignore. If you ignore here there might be peep. White can get inside.
2、3、4。
If white ignores I can maybe attach take this. So like attach this one.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8。
Yeah, so that one I cut. Still there might be this ascente to cut off. So yeah, let's play that to have like even Atari, like push Atari here in center. Seems pretty big to play this. Gain this as well.
1、2、3、4、
Maybe white's gonna
Oh.
hane right here.
6。
Block. Atari connect.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9。
Maybe this one was unnecessary. I need to hane simply. Threatening this take in center, but so I'm saying I'm go inside here, I can still block this way and keep the side intact. Don't know if I gained, but still this honey here can go inside there. Let's attach. Against this can kind of block, cut, and then go back here, so I'm not really worried. So there's this.
1
Maybe white will connect. I don't know.
3
This is not threatening any groups, so let's play this. Block around here is pretty huge as well, keeping the corner. But I think the distraction method has worked quite well, because white did put a lot of moves around here, but it isn't really making points. Honey here. Honey here might seem important, because getting peeped like block right here, it's like
4 5 6 7 8 9
maybe. Yeah, that move is big. So taking here, it's worth maybe 7 points or something like that. Block is a bit maybe more.
1 2 3 4 5 6 7
It's a bit of buying time at the same time. So this white should connect here. But block white, even if sides cannot make points, it should be better to play this one.
1 2 3 4
Let's take here. Yeah. Twitch chat. Thanks for the comment. It is actually a problem botting on this side.
1 2 3
They need to, yeah, do something about it, but okay. 23 for. Oh, yeah, okay, taking center, so this way you can, yeah, this is nicer than slide, yeah, I agree with that. Maybe should have blocked comparing to this. Don't know.
1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9
So white will honey.
1 2
So it's like 24 points on the left side, 30, 36, 45. Yeah, white is ahead by quite a lot, I think.
1、
Hmm.
2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9。
Yeah, why white isn't taking the follow-up? Don't know. That is true. Yeah, white should be ahead probably by 5 points, maybe.
2、
Call me.
3、4、5、6、7、8、9。
Because this and this is same. Yeah, when you look at it this way, it's way more not than enough. Like, I do not have enough. Because if this and this is the same, then you can say this and this is the same. Then here,
4、
here maybe is same. Then yeah, it's like
7、8、9。
not enough points anyways. So I'm not usually using the estimator. You can, so you can play here and estimate the points, but yeah, like white is way ahead. Okay, I'll resign. Don't think my opponent did play any mistakes when I look at it this way. Maybe I should just extend there, but already I feel a bit behind. Like white kind of took away the right side in a big way, made this cramped, played both sides, and then have this here. I do not have potential anymore to build some points. Let me leave the room once on the C. Yeah, my opponent just played well, I guess, but maybe here, like there's different plan. Yeah, I thought about approaching from there first, but didn't know. So maybe the idea I shouldn't really touch this area, because if white blocks, then you can push and cut, and if white protects the other side with jump or kind of block right here, then you can take these 2 stones. So it's better to put pressure on the whole side like this. So against that one you play here. Capture. And if that one, then you can play here. So I guess you don't play locally on this side and just continue with this here. Honey here and okay, didn't know. So you really want to take just the corner. Seems like the center isn't interesting from both sides. Isn't really going to be territory either way, because white has a wall here, black has some stones. Like, yeah, this is gonna be difficult to take kind of the middle. So it seems around here I'm just losing points gradually, bit by bit. Yeah. Maybe here could do something different. Yeah, I thought about honey as well. So I was pondering between this and this. And slide. Interesting. Because again, in this setup, to take the kind of stones in the center isn't really interesting, it seems. So just take the kind of second line, grab the kind of base of your opponent. Yeah, it seems like all of this I'm just gradually bleeding. Can I play a bit different around here? Okay. Oh, attach, that seems pretty cool. But yeah, still, as you can see, so this is saying that I'm 6 points behind with the win rate on the kind of opposite side, but usually as humans, it's better to reference to the kind of points right here. It's a better kind of estimator. Compared to win rates, this is when the computers play both perfect. So usually when you have like 6 points like that, depends on level, but should feel a bit comfortable. So it's not winning, but it's definitely on the comfortable side for white. More than 10 points then it is, but so it seems like all, yeah, after that. Maybe here can I do something better? So this is where I want to ask. So yeah, wedge simply, so you can maybe peep here later, or maybe attach. So you don't want to touch here too much. Yeah, just go for this. Okay, maybe here. Okay. Yeah, I don't really know. Seems like even the end game, I couldn't really, I don't know. Feels a bit sus, to be fair, because like my opponent didn't play any mistakes. But it doesn't mean like you have a graph like this, it necessarily this. So I don't want to be saying these kind of things too much. But yeah, this is the problem. But then you don't want to just take away. Thing is, I did watch the. Like at first glance, didn't seem like any suspicion at all. And also one hint: if the opponent has like too many two-digit wins or small ones, it is a bit suspect. But yeah, this opponent did. It's hard to look at it this way because, I mean, there's not many wins and losses. The two-digit wins, there's not many. And yeah, if you create a new account, you could definitely do this. So it isn't really indicative, but yeah. Okay, maybe not then. I'm not crazy, Islan. Thanks. Yeah, okay. We need to put this guy on the list. In the meantime, let's go right here. Put this problem right here. What did this profile say? So what I know about this kanji is it's just pure human. No way. Weird. Here I cannot understand. I think that's the meaning. Like in Japanese, if I translate it's that, but it's in Mandarin, so maybe the meaning is different. But yeah. Anyways, happens. Still. I don't think I could have avoided. Maybe with the records, you could say, but yeah, I don't want to just avoid everyone. So, man, it's sad that we need to be paranoid each time we need to play online. Okay, in the meantime, I'll leave you guys with this. So try to live or with the call with black. I'll go take a little break. So yeah, I'll leave it here. Oh, 10 games today? Oh, really? I didn't look at that. But other dates, okay, maybe that could be another kind of indicator from next time. Because it seems like every time this account is played, it played. Okay. Thanks for the comment. Yeah, it's true that maybe too many games in a day could be some sort of indicator. But yeah, anyways, I'll take a short break and I'll be back. So in the meantime, try to do this, and yeah, I'll play another game afterwards. Hopefully it's not a bot, but anyways, stay tuned. I'll be back. Oops, for this at the end of the stream. So yeah, to give a hint, you need to make twice by kind of poking at this bad connection that white has here. So try this. Okay. Could play a free game simply. Try to play a casual game. Blitz one. So yeah, this is more difficult than the problems I pose usually. So try to think about the kind of white response here. And yeah, you need to be playing kind of quite aggressive. And the hint would be to, yeah, depending on your opponent moves, then try to sack the stones with good forcing moves to keep eyes. Yeah, hopefully they can do something with the botting issue at some point, but they don't seem to give any thing. And if you wonder why sometimes I take time, because each time you kind of screen through the profile, yeah, if you take too much time, people tend to just run away. So usually that's the reason why it takes some time. Okay, but unfortunate, it happens. Just we need to put each one in the list and do not kind of play them again. Then at one point I heard that a lot of teachers recommended that the student bot on Fox. Is this true? I've already heard like one something in chat. I don't think it was you, Dallin, but said the same thing. If that is true, this is insane. Like, if that, then why not play offline then? I don't get it. Like, you could try to pick up from the bot, but do not play online against people that want to play against other humans. Yeah, that is not good. But I don't think that's the consensus. Like, it's probably some teachers that do that. I don't even know if it's really that good, because it takes away kind of the... You need to think yourself. You can take away some good kind of moves from the bots, okay, but you need to still be able to figure out stuff yourself. So not all teachers are good. Yeah, definitely. Okay, I might just switch the accounts because I don't find anything. Let's go and play with the other one. I'm a bit bummed out because I played with the bot. It's just annoying. So I'm gonna switch to the one. I don't really care about the result. Okay, let's go and play some blitz on the other one. Okay, something's up. Okay, I have some issues right here, I'm sorry. Why you would be better than simply reviewing with AI? I do not know the logic behind it. It's weird, what is happening? Even now my computer is getting... What is going on? I'm really sorry. Could switch maybe to like OGS, or could give another shot at play GoGG and play bots on that side. Okay, I'm sorry. I don't know what is going on. Cannot even restart. Okay. Who says that BS? I've heard with yeah, like the teacher that says this is insane to me, but it seems like some people have heard. Okay, I need to do something. Okay, in the meantime, I'm figuring something out here. Restarting the app. Okay, should be good. Okay, let's go. Oh, no. So switch the screens when my opponent doesn't run away at the first move. I mean, even it won't work until you're a fan play at least, because airlines. Yeah, I agree with you, Claydon, but it seems like it's for kids. They want that the logic I heard is like they want to have like the intuition like the bot, but I don't get like. If that's the case, okay, you could do that, but then why not play this offline against the bot? Like, why would you play against a human using a bot? I mean, it's like maybe it's showing where do you exploit the human mistakes, but still doesn't seem good. Okay, let me switch right here. So switch to my other account. Okay, I'm really. Just watch two bots play at this point. I tried to watch like the self-training play Karago games. It is really something else. Yeah. So I don't know. Maybe because of that, like Fox isn't really trying to cramp down on the kind of botting issue. Seems like. And for done players, it's kind of the default site. So it is kind of a shame that they don't really take it seriously to take away the botting issue. So okay, should be good right now. So I'm white this time. At least I know it is 100% human by the way he's playing. Okay. Maybe playing away. Let me Hane, not sure. Usually extending though, because getting Hane here it's gonna be problematic for this wall without any base. Weak point around here. So trying to play away for this side usually don't gain. Okay, even. I think you just Hane. So black is saying that this is like okay. Exchange for the outside. So this black could cut here, so I'm not gonna play that one. Maybe you could just split. Extending here seems appealing, but then black probably will play away. Could then attach. Yeah, I'd like to split. So maybe split here, so the balance is important. So you don't want to go too near of this wall. I guess I'll go high right here. So if this one you can play here, poke at this. Even if black plays this one, you might peep, attach something here. This exchange locally is quite painful for black. So I guess low if it's here. So black didn't want to play low because then I have like attach move and then I could be a bit stronger around here, like decrease this moyo kind of thing. Interesting that black plays away. So I would take center, block from here, take this point and really go
1
ask the question
2
about this whole
3
group on top
4
side.
5
So let's play that. Take center. So I don't know Hane right here. Try to play this. So extend should be fine. Here, depends, but yeah, should be good. And then let's play this one. If black ignores this peep, will be a problem.
1 2 3
And if that one, you don't want to play this push, so it's better to simply play this.
秒読みを始めます。
At the same time, extending, as you can see, it's like expanding the top side, so this is why it's good. Putting pressure here, expanding here, multi-purpose move. So against that one, want to try to go here,
1
split
2
this.
3 4 5 6 7
Don't think black can really do too much around here. So when you jump, what is good is like you can keep off this cutoff from the bottom and
3
decrease a little bit
4
here.
5 6 7
Maybe if I shoulder
8
hits next, could take this away. That is a big point, but it's weakening this kind of group right there. So black needs to be careful playing that.
2 3
Since
4
around here it's gonna get stronger. Maybe he could have actually extended right here to not protect. Not Hane, but simply extend.
1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9
Do I need to protect? I cut, I could push, just give up.
残り2回です。
If Kosumi can connect, still fine. Yeah, maybe let's try to.
1 2 3 4 5
Ask a question around here.
1 2
So
3
if black connects to
4
something, then I might
5
just go back. Or yet this one. You could try to play. Maybe it's not.
1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9
Don't know. Maybe this is a bit too soft. Like I need to continue with here or this.
1 2 3 4 5 6
At least I'm
7
saying that this group is fine. Okay, so black completely ignored the kind of safety of this top group, so I need to be really punishing this.
1 2 3
How do you do that? I mean, could Kusumi
6 7
maybe
8
cut play
9
here?
残り1回です。
Push and cut doesn't seem too interesting because black would just let me take this stone and get the outside. So I guess maybe here.
1 2 3 4 5
Could maybe
6
play something this way.
7 8 9
Maybe here. So if this one you can block from the outside and say this is dead. Against here would like to Hane
3
and then
4
extend.
5 6
If I can block the outside, should be in trouble. So now the goal for white is really try to extend. Use this cutting point to say this is captured.
3 4 5
And if black plays some moves around here, it's gonna be bad overall. But let's see. So yeah, black is trying to play this and Hane. Or maybe push. But locally I can play this and turn.
1
And
2
capturing race
3
scenario with this
4
group and the top
5
side seems to be a
6
bit difficult. So you can play this. But probably Atari first. Play that one and then block here.
1、
Like either way.
2、3、4、5、
So now the goal would be to capture this.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、
I think you crawl. So this is going to be at the key point. You can take some space. Ask the problem, but really, is this black okay?
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9、
Okay. So bump.
1、2、3、
Think that one you
4、
cut.
5、6、7、8、9、
You could play here first. Ah, this one disconnect. Could Hane as well
It's
first.
2、
Think like here I'm messing up a little bit. Yeah, this is not good. What have I done? This is not. This is not good. Like I don't know why I played that.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、
I think still white should win the race because outside liberties are a problem. I can still block right here. Just like this.
1、
Black hasn't got too many liberties, so should push and block. There's this push. Black should be quite short.
2、
Like you could try to do, yeah, but this one I block. Play here. Push wedge. Think like I should be okay. Maybe.
2、3、4、5、
Let's wedge here. Take the eye away. And if not, I can just Atari from the outside. Play this. Hane. And we should win the race.
1、2、3、4、5、6、
So this one shouldn't change matters. There's that one.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、
You push first. So take, I can Hane, and then simply win the race.
2、3、4、
So that one there's take. It's 3 versus 3.
1、2、3、4、5、
The Verse Hermit, good day. Started a few weeks ago with Go. Wish best of success tonight on. Thank you. It is nice to see a lot of you guys starting Go. Thank you for being here. And yeah,
1、
if you have just started to play, let me just show you a few sites that you can
6、
try to improve your game. So have this one for problems. So usually I recommend to play and then solve a lot of problems. So you could go here
1、2、
and then
3、
goproblems.com is also
5、
usually a good
6、
one.
7、8、
So these two for problems, and then if you want to know about some kind of Joseki stuff.
1
Some of it you can go there.
3
So I know I
Yo.
posted a lot of links here.
6 7
Should be
8
good.
9
So Hane against cut, I connect. So the point here for white is really to try to increase here. I could probably give up the whole side because this, with all these stones captured, it should be too big.
3 4 5 6 7 8 9
Just extend. So yeah, I'm just gonna extend here and just take everything. The bottom side, maybe I could try to still invade something around here.
4 5 6 7
Let's actually cut first. Thank you, so yeah, no problem. So Hane, here, 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 here.
1 2 3
Yeah, you want to go after
Go.
these two, even though
Look.
there might be...
7
Maybe against this you could go from the outside, so it's fine. The whole point is you want to keep here. And then when black hunts, there's this cutting point.
1 2 3 4 5 6
I
7
think you'll just connect to take away all bad achi. So here can still cut. You can see that top seems kind of safe, bottom at least very difficult. So one thing, this is quite big because this all stones are captured and you can fill it in your opponent's territory at the end.
3 4 5
Okay, let's... Okay, maybe I'll just respawn here just to be safe with this. Probably black would jump, try to increase as much. But it should be difficult. Okay, how do we try to maybe make life?
1 2 3 4 5
I don't want to play too much around here.
7
Let's try to attach. Ask a question if you want pincer or respond there. Maybe there should be something with attach maybe here.
3 4 5 6 7
Let's extend. This is like the hardest game in the game, Invasion. Yeah, you need to be creative, I agree. So you want to try to invade but not risk everything.
1
So
2
at
3
worst, I would
4
like to just go
5 6
infiltrate a little
7
bit right here.
8
Okay, let's try to attach. Just this way. Attached stones shouldn't be bad. So black did try to take these stones, but now you can see because black did go here, this side is a bit more open, so you might maybe peep.
1 2 3 4 5
Locally
Look.
this is a bit bad,
7
but let's do it. Maybe jump. It's a bit risky. White black might just try to take everything.
2 3 4 5 6 7 8
Okay, let's play here. So block should be annoying from my opponent. Next I can push. This is annoying, this is annoying. Yeah, something here. Okay.
1 2
So this exchange might have been a bit risky because it's like inside versus outside stones. So if I get captured locally, this is bad. Okay, so that one I'll push right here, have this sent in, try to kind of play around here. Maybe we could attach.
1 2
Or could give up, maybe
4
Hane, and
5
try to take this.
6 7 8 9
Thanks, parrots. Thank you very much. So this is leaving a lot of cutting points. Usually this is not really good news for black.
3、4、5、
Like it's honey. Maybe honey on that side was better. Like honey here. Cut, connect, push.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8。
Let's ask here if black wants to just give up, like take here and give up this or not. Because if I can take this right here, I don't mind getting captured because I have all this side.
5、6。
Okay, so black did kind of give up this one. So let's attach and take this in ladder breaker. So if block, I can Altari here, taking the ladder.
1、2、3、4、5。
So I didn't want to risk too much. Ah, interesting block right here. This one.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9。
Maybe extend. I don't know. Maybe should have blocked. Because that one, maybe black will try to save everything. Yeah.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9。
Ah. This is super funny shape actually.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8。
I don't know if this is really good what I'm doing. I want to capture with this, but it seems like black can just
2、
slip
3、
through.
4、5。
Wait a minute, here, 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 here. Have ladder, in fact.
3、4、5。
Let's try to see if black wants to just run away, but maybe honey. And there is some possibility that you may get at least some space on left side. Yes, that is true. Okay, so black isn't really trying to play too much around here. So this is super standard endgame. It is a bit early. I think you want to try to poke around here to maybe run with the stones, but let's respawn. So I haven't counted, but this should be bigger than here.
3、4、
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So yeah, black gave up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 24.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8。
It's like 50 points only in this area, almost like 50. And you have here.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9。
Probably have like 100 points, a bit more, depending on what happens here. Yeah, that's big. Let's honey and bump right here. Maybe could take this stone. Maybe Atari here. the bottom side isn't as much. At least is what I'm thinking. It's 10, 12.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7。
Yeah, it's like 100, maybe a bit more. Okay, so against this, I'll try to capture this stone, take some points around here, because maybe
1、2、
black can try to cut off here.
4、
Okay,
5。
I need to protect then with block probably. Annoying endgame from black. This one. Try to take center.
2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9。
But yeah, I probably should play something around here. Even though I let kind of black jump this way.
One, 2、3、4。
Let's play here. Blocking here is pretty big, but then black can try to annoy here. So I need to put some sort of move.
2、3、4。
This one I block. Okay, should be kind of it. So I kept all the points here.
1、2、3、4、5、
Still this.
6。
So this point is big. There's that what black could have played. So let me play this push and block right here. So this is Sente to prevent Atari. Keep the points. Is there maybe this kind of move to attach? Yeah, maybe I need to prevent this.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7。
Okay, let's block. Could have this. So yeah, this is a big point, but this attachment was going to be somewhat annoying.
1、2、3。
I hope my intuition was correct and this should be better for white. Let's push, have this, red and that one. Maybe Hane is quite nice here. So that I don't need to put like moose on the inside.
1、2。
I actually just throw in here, take, yeah, throw in, take,
1、
block, and it's still core, so I need to put a move.
4、5。
So this is Atari Connect. Black will play something around here, this. So at this point it's just standard endgame, not many points to play. So even if you play here,
1、2、
maybe you gain a
3、
bit.
4、
This
5、
here.
6、7、8、9。
Not sure. Yeah, maybe that one I should have played here, because now I need to put the move on the inside. That's not cool. So it should be over with this. I didn't count black's territory, but yeah, it should be winning. So it says 3 points. I don't know how many this is in Chinese rows. So it's 6.5 points with Komi. GG's. Thanks, Green Quarter. So yeah, parts I won by 6.5 points. So even on the board. Yeah, white can capture this as GG's basically, but maybe here I need to try to take center and go here. Like, you could play away, not attach and try to invade something here. That's probably a better way, maybe. But yeah, seems still pretty big to play this. Maybe here I won't play this one, but something around is hard to say though. Here the way to think is you don't want to exchange inside versus outside and then get captured like everything. Thanks, Hermit. So you want to kind of limit the losses even if you can give up the tail. You want to go from the outside kind of thing, a limit, but not going inside and get kind of captured here. So I think that was overplayed to jump. Like, if you play here and get surrounded, you need to be somewhat confident to live on the bottom side. Maybe here. So this one is threatening Hane, and if this one, there's some space to connect here and even like try to cut. So I would say something around here. And then maybe maybe this kind of move. So if black protects this side, you can infiltrate on the bottom. And if black protects here, you get these points. Or even can play something around here. It is going to look rather similar than in the game, but at least this side is way better placed. Like, you can extend right here and take the stones this way and still keep the left side. So giving up the side in this manner seems like it's better. Yeah, more your style. But my opponent did kind of play away and kept playing some moves here, so I cannot really control. Maybe this one I shouldn't have pushed. Maybe. In fact, something like this would have been slightly better, I think. But yeah, maybe still the capturing race I still win. So with this, attach should be kind of the most challenging move. So you want to take this eye away from white. But maybe just descend, play here, play this one, Hane, and then cut right here. So that one doesn't work because it's self-atari. You can just capture the stones. And if you let white connect on this side, then yeah, it's not gonna work. Maybe still can block from the outside. that one here, this one right here. Yeah, it doesn't work for black. So I guess, yeah, this capturing race is gonna be difficult for black's perspective. Okay, even if you block here, then just wedge. This one I can play here. It's gonna be similar than in the game. So anyway, this move, definitely black needs to put some sort of move there. Probably something like jump. Yeah, here I don't really know. Maybe this is not really good. Could play it differently. But yeah, black should try to put a move here just to settle. And if you're stronger on here, you can then invade this side and also maybe put pressure on these stones right here. So it is way bigger to protect these stones rather than play this just to increase this side. Because if white can just capture or even attack simply like it did, even if black tries to live on the inside with moves like this, let's say, white can get the whole outside here. It is kind of way different. And I have no kind of weak groups anymore. So this is where you want to be actually not playing the big moves from this side. Take your weak kind of points or fix your problems first, so you can feel free to go a bit more aggressive, to go invade on the top or attack on this group right here. So this is a bit too greedy to play this. But yeah, I just wanted to show this one. This is funny. So if you play here, if connect, there's gonna be an interesting ladder. So this. You can play all the way. And then there's gonna be that one. So black cannot run away from this. Ladder like a snake. So the mistake that you might think the play is this one, so don't play that, because then black can take in Atari. There's this as well. But because you can take this Atari away by Atari on this side first, black is captured. So that was kind of funny ladder that I wanted to show. That needs some reading, I guess. But yeah, ladder problems are kind of straightforward. So there was some professional in Japan that said that ladder problems are good to yeah, read far, even though it's kind of straightforward. Also a bit like a paperclip. Oh yeah, it's true. Like yeah. Like this shape right here, round. Yeah, it's true. But yeah, that was something I wanted to show. But yeah, don't be greedy. You need to protect your stones first. So that was the theme of the game right here. And then after this, white doesn't need to do much because this is just too much there. Boomerang ladder. Yeah, as good one. Boomerang paperclip. Nice. Okay, let's go through the problem then right here. It is a bit of a difficult one for the day. So the hint is you need to use this cutting point and create some forcing moves so that this is kind of sente. So ideally you want to make this a sente, so protect this eye and then descend at B1 so you can have two eyes like this. But you need to have like exchange first. So if you play something here first, white will hane, and then it's gonna be difficult to try to make some living shape in this case. So cut, white can simply atari, take this stone, and then black has no moves to try to make another eye on this side. Gonna be something like this. And even this one, you can capture the stones because black cannot go from the inside here. It's self-atari. So this one doesn't work. So simply going here is not sente, so you need to create kind of a threat first. Have some exchange. So give you guys a few seconds here to think. So, okay, we could put the first move, so it should be cut. So what you're doing is you're threatening to take these two stones. So white, let's say if you take straight away, what would you do? So this one doesn't work because you can just simply take the stones and then you can descend at B1 at any point. So that one you take, it's alive. If this one to threaten to kill the eye, you can simply descend, and this is alive like this. So one eye here, one eye here. So this doesn't work, so white, let's try to think from here. So the idea is you want to create a forcing move so that creating one eye is sente. So here you need to run away from this one stone. So this kind of technique is useful to know. So usually kind of sacrificing in two stones rather than one. And against this, you're threatening to take these two stones right here. So if you, okay, you can go e5, but let's go first here. So let's say white captures. Actually, it's depending how, but so there's two ways to capture. It's like this or this one. If you play here, what can you play as black to make this sente? Threaten e2. Yeah, Nizma, I'll go through your version later. So this one, you can actually descend at b1 right here. And this is sente because if white takes the other eye on the top, you can descend. White cannot block. It is self-atari. So it is threatening to take these two stones. And if that one you can keep two eyes, it's alive. So that was a variation to show that this doesn't work. And if white does play here, what do you do? So the theme of the problem here is to create this as forcing. So you want to increase the amount of stones you sacrifice. If take, now you can play here, threaten this to take these three. Take, you can descend, make two eyes. And if white wants to deny this and not make this forcing, you can play here like block. But that one, you can descend, threaten to cut, protect this eye in sente. So that one you cut, take these two. And if connect, you can go back and keep these two eyes. So it's alive. So let me go back here. So question, Nizuma, if you try to play here at e5 straight away, white can hane here at b1, and it's gonna go back to the initial kind of position. Is that after this there's no good threats that you could do, so that one simply just atari from this side. There is no good way for black to make an eye on the left side. If this, guess you can connect, should be good. Even if connect now, I can hane, and the point is black cannot block here because he can take. And if go from the inside, you could simply connect, let black take these stones, take again, and it's not alive. I know that today's the problem is a bit difficult, but it's really nice to see kind of the variations each one by one. So cut, this one doesn't work. So you want to use this kind of extend the amount of stones that you sacrifice so that you have like this stone incente threaten this. And if this, now you can actually make this threat work. But here actually there's a way for white to play that is kind of annoying. So where do you think is the best move to play? So considering that white doesn't want to have like these two eyes, this will be the strongest response right here. And I'll give you guys a few seconds right here to think about how to deal against this as black. Hopefully I remembered or figured this one rightly. So this F1 stone is the key right here. As you can see, it's kind of monkey jump shape. So if you simply block like this, white can just take the eye, take, you can go here, and these stones are actually connected to the side. So even this one, you can simply play here and connect. Even jump doesn't work, you can just push and cut. So simply blocking from here doesn't really take away the connection or doesn't threaten to disconnect here. So you need to play a better move. So the hint is you want to threaten the bottom side connection at the same time threaten to take the two stones on top side kind of thing. So you could go one by one. If block right here, then white will hane, and this one doesn't solve the problem that you're not threatening disconnect. So this one is gonna go back to the variation that doesn't work here. And if you play this one, white can still take the eye on top. Cannot disconnect this shape right here. So this block doesn't work. So yeah, e2 is the move right here. So you need to play e2. It's a good start. So now is the kind of difficult question what white will do. So if white connects here or something this way, now it should be easier to see that you're actually threatening to take these two stones from this side, so you can keep two eyes like that. Here, take. This one, take. Black is okay. So white is not going to block on this side, so you need to threaten as white to take away kind of the top side alive threat. So the move should be this, or maybe this one. Let's think from Atari maybe. So if you're Atari, what do you think black can do right here? So here you can connect, threaten to take these three stones. So if Hane, you can play here. This one seems like it's dead. You can take the eye on top, but you're still threatening to disconnect on the bottom, so this won't work. You can kill here, two eyes. So after this connection, it's kind of hard for white to deal with this. So you want to kind of save these three. But if you play here now, black can Atari from this side, and you can capture these stones and be alive that way. And also threaten this eye at any point. So connect, you can play here, take the stones. If this one, you can simply Atari from here, take the kind of root and be alive this way. So this is important, you don't want to kind of take here, because getting taken again. So a little bit of a trap. You need to go from the outside so that white cannot connect. So here, the strongest move actually I think is to just play this one. So take this eye away, so do not kind of play a bad move on the bottom side. So just simply taking this kind of eye shape away. And then as black, what do you do? Because if you just simply take these three stones, white can just connect on the bottom, so that won't work. You need to try to threaten to disconnect here these stones, and the right move was to play here at d2, so taking this, but then white has a good way to respond after here. So give you guys a few seconds. So white can use kind of the top three stones to make something on bottom side. So right here, a good kind of defense that white has, or maybe offense in this case, like you can play this Hane, and if block, because white has an open liberty, now you can use this Atari, threaten this and make it a call. So black doesn't have the time to go and squeeze from the outside, because this white can just take the four stones, so this won't work. So the right variation for this problem, strongest one, was to play here, Kosumi. White's gonna threaten the top side eye, and then block Hane, and then this to make it a call. So was a difficult problem of the day, but all the hidden variations were cool ones, so I wanted to show. And yeah, if you want to know the Tsumeko artists, I'll put it here so you can watch the kind of a collection. It's gonna be on weiqi 101 as well. So let me put the link. Personally, I like his problems because the moves are pretty cool overall. So, and it's kind of instructive. A lot of mixed Tesuji and Tsumego problems. So if you want to take a look, you can click this link, and yeah, there's going to be some easier problems than this, and sometimes it's pretty hard. But yeah, really good Tsumego artist. There's definitely other ones as well, but I personally like his problems a lot, so I did take from my book that I have. And yeah, so I'll be here tomorrow at around the same time, maybe a bit earlier if I can. And yeah, would be nice if I can play against humans next time. So need to be a bit more kind of strict with the screening, but happens. It's all good. Yeah, usually it's not that much of a problem. Like the lower you go, I don't really know, but in my experience, the higher you go, like at 8 dan, 7 dan, it becomes kind of a problem, and 8 it's kind of worse, and 9 dan, don't really know, but maybe it's the same. So yeah, there's nothing you can do. Only what you can do is kind of look at the profile, and if it's suspicious, do not play. So yeah, I have a few kind of ways to look at. So if the kind of record is too quick, there's other ones as well. But yeah, anyways, yeah, thanks for being here, Hermit, and it's nice to see you from like new people in Go. So yeah, earlier open awareness, if you're still here as well, thank you for watching and yeah, stopping by. So hope you guys can learn from me, and I'll be here. So tomorrow, usually I'm streaming daily. If you can hop in, I'll be happy. And yeah, if you haven't checked my YouTube channel yet, I'll be also thankful if you can go there, take a look. So all the past streams are on there. So if you want to take some past streams, watch them, you can go all there. It's all on there from the I did start to multi-stream like 2 months ago, so it's not like everything is not on there, but you can take some pretty good amount of games. And yeah, we'll try to post some contents in the future. I know these days I haven't uploaded much, but I'll try. And yeah, thanks for all being here. Also, people on YouTube, if you're here, thank you for stopping by. And yeah, don't hesitate to like, comment, and subscribe very much. And yeah, let me see. Okay, Dave is starting. Let's go. A shame that botting is a thing, but we'll do better next time. Okay. Thank you for watching, everyone, and yeah, have a nice day. Have a nice weekend. And thank you for the follow, Reverse Hermit. Yeah, I hope I can see you tomorrow if you're here, or next time. And hopefully you still enjoyed the games. And I'll try to make it as easier to understand. So yeah, thanks for being here.